Yo, what up? Today we're gonna be speed running a B2B agency funnel, a lead magnet funnel. And we're just gonna be building it live. So it's gonna be pretty dope. I saw someone do this with some e-com stuff or something on YouTube, and I thought it was a pretty interesting idea. So we're just gonna do it. We're gonna build a sick funnel. You can just build it with me, follow it step by step, whatever. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I have a call starting in exactly 90 minutes, so I hope we can do it faster than that. But yeah, it's gonna be great stuff. So the funnel that we're gonna be building today, this is like my go-to funnel outside. Like if you already have like a normal landing page and a normal VSL, like this is not gonna replace your website or main landing page, but this is like the second funnel that, in my opinion, every agency past like 5-10K a month should have. Like if I work with a client and they don't have this is like the first thing that I build if I'm like building done for you. And pretty much the funnel that we're gonna build is we're just gonna do a lead magnet funnel, as I said. We're gonna do an opt-in page to collect emails. From this opt-in page, they're gonna go to a thank you page with a video sales letter. And then from this thank you page, they're gonna go to the actual lead magnet product. Lead magnet product they're gonna go to, and then of course, naturally from the lead magnet product, they're gonna go and the goal is to book them into a discovery call. What we're gonna also do is we're gonna set up like an email automation. I'm gonna go through this in a second. We're gonna set up an email automation, email sequence, and then this, like if they don't book a call through the lead magnet, we're gonna try to get them to book a call through the email automation as well. And then of course, this is also going to push them to the fucking call. So this is like a pretty fucking good automation, or like a pretty good funnel. Like it just made the bookie discovery calls. And the main reason why I think this is great is, first of all, you build it once. So you're gonna see in this video, we can probably build it in an hour. And build it once, it's pretty simple. And it's gonna target, like this is like the buyer's pyramid. Normally when you have a VSL funnel, like just a normal agent landing page with VSL, book a call, like you're targeting these people, the people who wanna buy right now, who are like ready to buy, they're looking for options. But when you have a VSL funnel or like a lead magnet funnel, you're also able to hit like these people. So you're just able to hit like a bigger market. You can hit the people with your main landing page who are looking to buy right now, and your main cold email campaigns and whatever campaigns ads that you run. And then the people who are like open to it, or they're not thinking about it, but they're like a little bit interested, you can also get them into your pipeline, start nurturing them through email, show them that you are the fucking man, and show them that you know what you're doing with your lead magnet product, and nurture them through this, create trust, yada, yada, yada. I gave them the book a discovery call. So yeah, killer funnel, takes an hour to set up, and after that, you can just have it there pretty much forever, and it's gonna automatically just hit a bigger part of the market and make you a bunch of money. So that's the goal. So first thing, we have to we have to create the lead magnet, or like lead magnet funnel. First we have to figure out what we're gonna build. The first thing we have to do is decide, or like create the lead magnet itself, because the funnel is gonna revolve around this. After we have created the lead magnet, we have to do landing page, we have to do a thank you page, we have to do thank you page video sales letter, we have to do like email sequence, or we have to do welcome sequence email, and we have to do like link the funnel up, and traffic generation. That should be pretty much it. If we do these things, I think we're gonna be all good. Let's fucking throw this out of the way. So we're gonna be doing this together, and we're not gonna do like everything like perfectly. We're not gonna like record the VSL, etc., because I'm already recording, and like skip some tech shit because it's so simple. But like 90% of the stuff that you need to know for this funnel we're gonna do. So the first thing we have to do is the lead magnet. We have to do this. And the one thing that is like good to understand about lead magnets, first of all, we don't want to be generating any AI generated lead magnet bullshit. So I see this oftentimes, people saying online, yeah, you can just fucking make an ebook with ChatGPT and then just like sell that or give that for free. But like people are not retarded. People are not dumb. Like people have been reading human written text like fucking for their whole life. So if you're, let's say you have like a 40-year-old, your prospect is like 40 years old. They're like a CEO of a whatever company, 40 years old. They have been reading text written by humans for like 35 years. I don't know what time, like fucking 5 years old, I think you learned to read. So like they have been reading fucking human written text for 35 years. So if you pull up with some AI generated bullshit on your lead magnet, they are going to know, people are not stupid. You're just gonna look like everyone else. It's gonna be generic as hell. You're gonna destroy all the trust that you have built. And it's just gonna do more harm than good. And so like don't use AI. We're not gonna use like AI for writing the emails. We're not gonna use AI for writing the headlines. Again, AI can be a fantastic copywriting tool. But the reason why we're not gonna use this, you actually have to be a really good copywriter to make it work, because otherwise you don't know what good copy looks like, so you can't prompt for it. And most people are not good copywriters. So I wanna just show to you like how to do it like yourself. But yeah, don't use like AI fucking generated bullshit, because it's just gonna look bad. Like if you go on LinkedIn, and we look at like shit here. This looks pretty legit. I have a lot of like Finnish bullshit here. But yeah, like when you see stuff that is written by like AI, like humans, they automatically detect it subconsciously. You just know. Like look at the difference here. First you have this girl. I think this is suggested. This is like written with AI. You just know, you have a glimpse at it. You know immediately that it's AI written. And you just fucking, when humans see AI written content, you just zone it off. Like immediately you just stop paying attention. But then you have someone who's like writing fucking good shit, like Lux, like immediately unique, standing out. Immediately, boom, this catches your attention and you trust this guy way more than the robot in your feed. So it's gonna also just help you, like everything is gonna perform way better when it's like human written. But again, this is not about AI, but just something that I wanted to point out. You shouldn't be using AI to write copy or create products if you don't already know what really fucking good copy looks like. And if you don't know what really good products look like, because then you're just gonna come across as really generic robot, you're gonna destroy trust. And the worst thing is like, you're gonna become really lazy. Like copywriting and product creation all about, this is like about strategic thinking. So if you destroy that process, your brain won't be able to think that much like better. Like sometimes I'm like coding something or like building a fucking landing page with like AI, doing the code and doing the design with AI. And then I just noticed that at the end of the day, like my brain, like I can't think anymore. So that's why I don't really use it, because really when you're a marketer, people pay you for your fucking ideas and they pay you to come up with good ideas and like be creative and be unique. Like that's really what marketing is. So if you don't use that part of your brain and if you don't use that function anymore, if you do everything with AI, you're going to lose that skill and you're going to lose to all the fucking AI robots in the future. So that's why I don't use it much. But whatever, that's not the point. So first, I'm going to take this fucking jacket off. I just noticed that in my last like 5 YouTube videos, I have been wearing this jacket because my office is like, the temperature is really low, so I don't get sleepy. So I use the jacket a lot, which is pretty dumb. But I just wanted to continue the theme. So lead magnets, what is a good lead magnet? What is a good lead magnet? Good lead magnet, when you are selling done for you, so when you're selling an agency service where you do shit for your clients, do templates. Your lead magnets, they should be templates. And the reason why you should use templates is because templates attract people who want just the process. They don't want to learn. They just want someone to figure it out. So these are like perfect agency service clients, because if you get a person and this person just boom, they want someone else to figure it out for them, they are perfect agency client. Because they don't want to do that shit themselves. They don't want to learn. They don't want to do it in-house. They don't want to fucking figure it out. They just want to hire someone who does that shit. And like lead magnet, in the name, it's a magnet. And it's going to attract people who are like different types. So then like if you do, like let's say you do done with you or consulting or coaching, then you want to do like courses and like resources, like mini courses, for example, that, because that's going to attract people who want to learn it themselves. And those are going to be better clients for consulting and coaching and shit like this. So the lead, depending on like what kind of lead magnet it is going to attract different kind of people. So then if you're doing an agency lead magnet, you want it to be a template, because these templates attract people who just want someone to fucking figure it out for them. So it's easier to sell them in the back end, and it's easier to upsell them, and they're going to retain for longer. It's going to be a higher quality lead. So we're going to do a template, and our offer, niche and offer. Let's do our niche and offer. Let's do fucking, we looked at LinkedIn. So let's do, we are doing a LinkedIn content service. I always, like all my examples always on this channel are fucking B2B lead gen cold email. So let's do something else. We are running a LinkedIn content creation, personal branding, thought leadership, ghostwriting agency in this imaginary scenario. And I just recently consulted someone on this, so it just fresh in my mind as well. And we are targeting European, because the sophistication is low there, European early stage, this is my comfort zone, early stage startup founders. So that's going to be our nation offer. We are doing a LinkedIn content service. We are building personal brands for early stage startup founders. And something that I have like seen here, again, it's not like a rule, it's more of a, just like a basic outline. But a lot of these startup founders, they want to become thought leaders. They care more about status and trust and like high audience quality, not cause and leads that much. So this is because, again, there's exceptions to this. It's not 100% thing, but a lot of these startup founders who are blasting shit on LinkedIn and blasting content on LinkedIn, they're pretty busy. They have raised VC funding, and their goal is to become like one of these famous startup founder gurus, you know, and they don't really care about that much getting customers. They probably are not doing marketing for themselves because they have VC cash, so they're just hiring marketers. So they just want to get trust and status to boost their ego, attract VCs and attract other founders and build a network. They don't care about that much about the customers because they don't have their own money on the line the same way than another niche would have. So again, this is something important that we have to take into consideration in the copywriting part. But yeah, so before, like for us to decide on the lead magnet, done for you, templates. If we have a startup founder, wait, I'm just gonna use this. So, European startup founders building personal brand. A lot of these guys, they are low on time. They want status. Thought leaders become startup founder gurus, or like not gurus, but like famous figures. Attract VCs, other founders, publicity, press, shit like this. And they their struggles with content creation in a lot of times is going to be low on time, no ideas, doing content like the other big startup guys. And if we are not sure, like obviously here, if we are in this niche and if this is our niche, like ideally we would already have clients before we are doing this lead magnet, and we have already taken sales calls and done market research interviews. So we should have like a pretty good idea of all their struggles and desires. So I'm just fucking coming with like, I'm just like coming up with this on the spot. And normally like the best market research to do is just to like talk to these people on calls or book sales calls or talk to your clients. But because we don't have that luxury right now, because we are speed running, we can go and we can do startup founder LinkedIn content, Reddit. And we can just go see, maybe we find some nuggets for an AI startups. Just looking for pretty much pain points. Let's see this. Like, of course, also a lot of the founders that we would want to go for are not going to be on Reddit. So, like a lot of the Reddit founders are people who are just like building like really small shit and like building themselves and building like side gigs and shit. But so it's not the perfect way. Just trying to see for a literary deals closed and us. Okay, deals closed. Thought leadership's nonsense. Zero new recommendations. Whatever. Let's not fucking waste too much time on this. But ideally, if you want to know like really well the pain points and problems and struggles, just fucking go to and interview your clients' desires. Their desires are going to be attracting high quality audience, VCs, other founders, press, etc. Desires become niche famous. Of course, bro, like get customers, you know, funding, publicity for their startup, authentic content, whatever. Let's roll with this. So what we can do is our lead magnet ideas. We could either do like X amount of LinkedIn hook templates. And again, like what you have to understand here, that the type of like lead magnet you do is going to heavily affect what kind of leads you get. We could do content posting schedule. We could do, and again, like we don't want to do a LinkedIn like personal branding mini course or any education, because we don't want to attract people who want to do it themselves or learn it themselves. They are bad agency clients. Content posting schedule. We could do content structure. We could also do like AI prompts for content creation. But I don't really, I don't think that like gets you the right kind of people, like the people who just want to like blast AI content and don't understand the difference between, because again, like, okay, think about this. Like, let's say you do a lead magnet for like AI prompts to create content. Like, yeah, that's a pretty good like template. But what happens is you attract people who don't understand the difference between human written content and AI written content. If they understood the difference, like they wouldn't even want this shit. So then you're gonna get agency clients who think that AI content and human written content is the same. Which again, not really good clients. So we don't want to do that shit. And we probably should like use this. We should use AI as the enemy in the copy to make sure that we attract the right kind of people. We're gonna do that a little bit later. We could do like profile optimization assets, templates. We could do content ideas, but I think the best one is probably gonna be like LinkedIn hooks. We can do like 49 LinkedIn content hooks for early stage founders. That's what we're gonna do. And again, here, like a small nuance or like small thing, like hooks, like this means that the people are a bit more sophisticated. If someone knows nothing about content creation, personal branding, whatever, they don't really understand the point of a hook. They don't understand the value of a hook. But if someone is actively looking to create good hooks and they like understand the value of a hook, they probably again understand the value of good content creation and good copywriting and good ghostwriting better. So again, these are going to be better leads because they understand that good content creation takes good hooks and good structuring and good ideas, etc. But if we do just like, hey, fucking like post templates, like that's gonna attract the wrong people that we don't really want to talk to. And again, like the goal here when we are doing a B2B lead magnet or any kind of lead magnet, the goal isn't to get the most amount of leads. The goal is to get the best amount of leads. So this way, like when we rip a lead magnet like this, 49 LinkedIn content hooks for early stage founders, it means that these are people who just want someone to fucking figure out the hooks for them. They want someone else to figure it out. Someone else has already done the work. They just take advantage of it. They save some time and they understand like that good content creation is about hooks and ideas and structure and shit like this. So these are easier people to sell to on the agent service because they understand that the skill is actually valuable. So we're not attracting bad people. So yeah, just something to think about with your lead magnets. So yeah, we're gonna fucking do 49 LinkedIn content hooks for early stage founders. And for the actual product creation, like there really isn't like, it's a pretty fucking simple product. So there isn't like any crazy tech that you need to build for this. Like you don't have to custom code a product or anything. You can do this in Google Sheets or wherever the fuck. I normally like to just use Notion. This is like, and here's actually an example of like a lead magnet I did, 24-hour lead generation kickstart. This is like pretty big because this has like fucking bunch of shit and this has like bunch of different modules and these are like fucking big modules. Again, not a template, but consulting. But this is not what I wanted to do. Add new, boom, empty page. So what I normally just do is I just write the headline here, so the name of the product. We don't have to really name the product in any super cool way. We can if we want to, but you can literally just do 49 LinkedIn hooks for European startup founders. Like you can just fucking do that shit. like it's not that deep. And if you want to, you can add like a cover photo, make it a bit nicer. Go to Unsplash, do like business. See if we find something good here. I'm not gonna spend that much. Startup. I'm not gonna spend too much time into this shit. Maybe we can throw like Atomic Habits in there. Yeah, let's go with this. This is a fucking banger. Nice. This is, now we're talking. And then I just normally do, I just do 3 different pages on Notion. And then if you want to, you can add some kind of a call out here. Do like fucking some motivational quotes. Let's motivational startup quotes. Let's take something here. Yeah, let's do this. Bill Gates. Let's throw this in here. Again, you know how to make like the most aesthetic shit. But I've just seen that when you like have nice branding and shit is like your stuff doesn't look absolutely ass, it for sure helps. You know, it doesn't hurt you. Okay, let's do blue background. Boom. Now we are fucking in business. So the 3 different like pages or modules that I just do like introduction. Then I do the actual hooks and how to use, and then I do next steps. And that's pretty much what I do. And then here I just do a loom, and I film a loom where it's just me face to camera, just like really raw, authentic. And I'm like, hey, thank you, or congratulations on getting the 49 LinkedIn hooks for European-based startup founders. Make sure that you use this shit. It's gonna increase, like you're gonna be just reselling them on the value. Like, hey, make sure that you use this stuff. It's gonna like 3x, 5x your impressions in a week if you use it. And then like you wanna drop credibility. So you wanna just drop status. We have built this based on working with this many startup founders, generating this many followers, generating this many views, generating this many impressions. We have been doing this for 10 years. We have worked with this and this company. Like this video is just going to be like getting your face out there, reselling them on the value, and just dropping as much fucking credibility as you can. So just fucking dropping proof as much as you can. Because then people are going to use it. And again, like then in their eyes, you're going to be more of an expert. So then later on when you're trying to sell them, it's going to be way easier. So we're just fucking dropping status there. For hooks, this is where again you do a loom, and then you show like just how to use them, and then you just put the hooks in. So you can like have a separate Google document, or you can just use like a toggle list and hook 1, or you can just put it like whatever. X ways to do Y. Like this could be the first fucking hook. And then here you like drop a few examples. And it's like X ways to grow, to validate your startup idea. Fucking 3 ways to validate your startup idea. And fucking 7 ways to reach out to investors, and 2 ways 9 ways to attract top talent to your startup. And then you would put the actual lead magnet here, the actual like template or the actual product. And again, like format it nice. Like this is one of those small things. Like if you format shit nice, you take like 30 minutes to make shit look nice. Like small things, like you add the cover photos, you add some quotes, you design like custom like icons for these pages. Like it's gonna make a difference. It's gonna increase the the perceived value of the product, because it's gonna look like an actual product. And especially if you're talking like a startup founders, a lot of these people, they like good products and they like aesthetics. They are fans of Steve Jobs. So make it look nice. So that's like really easy. But yeah, you drop your templates in, you drop all of your hooks in here. I'm not a LinkedIn ghostwriter, so I'm not gonna I don't really have like a hook template for this, but you would drop like your 49 hooks here. Again, don't fucking create any AI slop, like drop actually good hooks. And then you just film a loom showing that, hey, here, this is the page where you can find all the hooks. So what you want to do is just when you're looking to create some content, or when you are doing your whole week's content at once and scheduling that shit in, like come here and select a few of these hooks. And then when you click this hook, fucking you see some examples. So just take this and write the hook of the link of the post using this, and then finish the rest of it. You pretty much just do like a tutorial on how to use it. Again, instructional. You want to show them this is a good product, this is a good template. Even though it's a free lead magnet, you're still going all out and making sure they know how to use it. And then again, you get your face in there. So when you're like selling to people and you're trying to nurture customers and create trust and rapport, you want to just get them to see your face as much as possible, because that way it increases trust. They start trusting you more naturally, and they're gonna just fucking buy easier. And then the last module, usually what I do is I just do a loom again, and this is like a mini VSL. So we're gonna like script the VSL a little bit later when we do the thank you page. We're gonna be doing this. So we're gonna be scripting the VSL, but then you just drop like a simple VSL here saying, hey, I hope you enjoyed. Of course, if you want more help with this, we do this for startup founders, and you do like a 1-2 minute pitch, and you just drop your calendar link here, and you just do click here to schedule your discovery call, and you just hyperlink your calendar link here and do a VSL here. So then what happens is the startup founders, they get this and they use it and they look through it, and then they come in here on the next Monday and they're like, okay, I'm gonna write some content, and then they're gonna fucking struggle with it. So they're like, oh shit, like maybe I'll just schedule a call. Yeah, like they are frustrated here working the product because content creation is hard, and then it's like a really easy time to get them to book. So that's what you just do. And again, like you can like remember, you can like use this. This is not just for like startup founders. Like this works for anything. Like if you run like a paid ad agency, like okay, what kind of a template you could do for that? If you do like creatives, what kind of template? If you do copywriting, like what kind of template? If you do cold email, okay, maybe you can do like outreach templates, whatever. Just like fucking have templates. Like as long as you just know your niche, you can do that shit. And then when you have created the lead magnet, boom, this is it. You have put the logos. It looks nice. You just press share and you just press copy link. And then that's your product. So boom, first step done. We have created the lead magnet itself. Now we need to create the landing page for this shit. You can use for landing page creation, you can use anything, Framer, Webflow. There's a lot of like fucking tools. I just used ClickFunnels because I have used it for such a long time. ClickFunnels.com/dashboard and build a funnel and create a custom funnel. And I'm just gonna do fucking startup founder LinkedIn hook template, boom, build a funnel. Again, you can use anything for this, doesn't really matter. All of these work pretty well. Like ClickFunnels is probably like pretty shit actually, but I just like using it because it's simple. You come in here, you have your page. I'm not gonna spend like too much time into the actual tech because there's like so many different tools. But let's create this shit. So how I usually like to structure these landing pages is I do just like split the page in two. And the thing with like lead magnets is a lot of people have like a bunch of shit in there, but what I have just seen through a bunch of testing is the less stuff you have on the page, the better it's gonna convert. Again, this is not a rule. It's not gonna work 100% of the time. Like in some niches, you might have to provide more information, you have to sell them harder, whatever. Depending on where you get the traffic, again, you might have to sell them harder. But in my experience, if you use content for the lead magnet or even paid ads, like the less shit you have, the easier it is to optimize and the higher it's gonna convert. So I usually just I have a picture in either side, doesn't really matter which side it is on. So I have a picture of the actual product here, and then I have the headline, and then I have 3 bullet points, boom, 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 and then I have a button for a call to action. And that's what I fucking do every single time. And then if you wanna make it better, you A/B test the picture, you A/B test this, you A/B test this, you A/B test this, but it's like really simple to run. So we're gonna build exactly that. Add new section, full of it. And by the way, I'm not a designer. I'm like notoriously fucking bad at designing nice shit. So we're gonna do an image and like you can just take a picture of this, or you can make a nicer like product mock-up. Like you can go and use AI for that shit. But again, in my opinion, the big negative side of using AI generated imagery or copy or whatever, like when people see that, like they see so much AI content nowadays that when they see AI content, they like immediately get turned off. Again, it's not going to be the case always, but you know, that is the case. So you can do this and you could, for example, take a picture of this. So you'd have a video here and you would have all the different hooks. So you could just take a picture of this like this. Nice. Boom. And that's what you could just do. Boom. Waiting it for the load, add image. And that's our picture. And then here, you can just do headline and bullet list and a button. And one thing that I have actually been doing with ClickFunnels a lot lately, which I think is like great, is because like ClickFunnels own elements are pretty garbage. Like you can't design like super nice shit here. So what you can do is if you want some specific fonts or automations or shit like this, like custom elements, this is what I use AI for. So because I don't know how to write code, you can write like HTML code with ChatGPT and do like completely custom shit on ClickFunnels or any platform. So a great example, if you go look at Agent Velocity, like here, like this, you can't do this normally on ClickFunnels. I think this is pretty fucking cool. You can't do this on ClickFunnels. There's no way. This is custom coded. And then again, like custom font, you can't get this Helvetica Nu on ClickFunnels or this button. Like you can't get this kind of a button in ClickFunnels. These are completely custom. So if you want to do custom elements on ClickFunnels, you can use ChatGPT to do that. Maybe we can do that in this video, actually, just for fun. But here, you would do your headline, and we could do just for European startup founders, 49 LinkedIn hooks. Hook. Very nice. Pretty fucking trash headline. We'll probably have to brainstorm on that a bit later. But yeah, then we do like some bullet points. Again, these are called fascinations in the world of copywriting. So we can do the first one. Again, if you remember, I mentioned that we should use like the AI as the enemy, so we attract like better people. Where is it? Okay, I deleted it. But we attract better people. So we could do like hooks written by humans, so you stand out in the sea of AI garbage. And again, we are just like taking a really controversial stand here. It's not really, it shouldn't be controversial, but in today's day and age, it is. In today's day and age, it is. But if someone comes to this landing page and they're like massive fans of like AI content creation, they're not gonna opt into this. And then like if someone feels the same way as you do, they're like, oh, I can't stand all of these AI garbage LinkedIn posts. Like they're gonna resonate way harder and they're gonna convert. So again, you're like pushing people away who are not a good fit, and you're converting even more people who are a good fit. So we're just taking a stand. Boom. Create a week's worth of content in 60 minutes and build a high quality audience of VCs, founders and customers. Boom. And then here, like we can 49 LinkedIn hooks to 3x your impressions instantly. Oh, and like probably here, like we could say like startup founder, so we wouldn't have to like say that specifically. But what we can also do is we can just come here, add element, subheadline. For European startup founders. Oh. And again, as you can see, this looks pretty garbage. This looks pretty terrible. But I guarantee this will convert higher than fucking 99% of lead magnets that you see on LinkedIn. Like this is gonna convert better. I can guarantee you that. But yeah, we can make this nicer if we want to. We can either like come to here and like choose some nice font. Choose some nice fonts. Wait, select font, Droid Sans, and this Droid Sans, and we can change the background picture. We can change all of this shit. But I don't think there's any need for it. Now let's create the button, and let's actually do that shit with with ChatGPT. I'm gonna use new temporary chat so there's none of my old shit in there. So I'm building, I'm gonna move this, I don't know if my face is in the way. I'm building a lead or a funnel in ClickFunnels Classic, and I need a cool and techy button. Audience is startup founders, so it has to look sexy. Custom code me the HTML element for a sexy button that opens up the ClickFunnels pop-up when clicked. Thank you. Actually, like, I'm not a prompt engineer, like I don't care. If I actually, like, normally what I do if I'm actually trying to cook up some heat, what I do is I just speak. So I just like do voice notes and I record like 10-minute prompts. That's pretty good, but you know, it doesn't really matter. We are speed running here. We don't have time for that. We're speed running. We're gonna just drop an HTML element and let's see what we get. We might get some absolute garbage, but let's see. Save, boom, boom, preview. Oh yeah, that's pretty dope, man. That's pretty fire. Okay, and then what I do is like, it's great, but the borders are too soft. Background is white, so it gets lost. Let's also add some cool techy hover animation that blows away the audience. And always say thank you. We can delete this. Boom, 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 and let's see. And again, if you like actually go and you read some books about design, or you actually like put a bit more effort into this, you can make it look nicer, but we're speed running. You don't have time for that. Okay, yeah, let's go with this, doesn't really matter. Make it centered, please. And always say please and thank you, you know? Yeah, this is gonna convert. Nice, save, preview. Yeah, we are sucking on diesel. This is gonna convert hard as hell. Let's add a bit of margin here. Okay, let's actually do this. Boom, boom, boom. And then this should open the pop-up. I didn't actually check. Yeah, open pop-up. So what I normally just do is I just do the form on a pop-up. So show pop-up, and I just put in here like fill in your details, or fill in your details to get instant access to the 49 LinkedIn books. Again, this is not really good copywriting. Like, this is pretty terrible, but I just don't have time to write anything better. So excuse me for that. And we can do, if you want to get a little bit crazy here, we can do a progress bar, and we can do almost there. Nice. And whatever our brand color is at the time, we can do that. Almost there. Select font, Droid Sans, themes, animated stripes, 90%. Text shadow. Border. No, not that shit. Corners. Boom, now we are sucking on diesel. I don't know about this. Why is there such a fucking big margin here? Nice, okay, sucking on diesel. We throw in a few forms here. Is my camera still recording? Boom, a form, and we can do add element, another form, input. Like, if you want to ask for the first name, you can. I rarely do. And then you have already seen how we create buttons, so I'm not gonna do another fucking beautiful button with AI. So I'm just gonna do like really generic shit, but you know how to do it. So first thing we're gonna ask is we're gonna ask for the first name, placeholder your first name here, required droid sans. Is there anything that we can cook up here? You can fuck around with it as much as you want to. We're not gonna do it on this time. Your email address here, required droid sans, and then yes, send me my hooks and 3x your impressions. Send me my hooks and 3x my impressions today. This is like, honestly, if I was writing content or writing this lead magnet like for European startup founders, I wouldn't write this, because this is like a little bit like DR heavy shit. So it's not really ideal. Like European audience doesn't really respond to this that well. I would make it softer. I would make it more brand friendly, or like I would make it just like look really nice, but I wouldn't write copy so hard, or like I wouldn't write like dumb shit like this. But just for the sake of the example, we're gonna just do this, man. We're just gonna write this, because again, like I'm not gonna be able to create a funnel that all of you can just copy like retard. Like you will have to do some thinking on your own anyways. So I'll just write some stuff here. Yeah, whatever. We are in the bag. This is what it's looking like right now. Boom. Pretty fucking sexy. Let's see what it looks like on. Oh, fuck. We have to mobile optimize this as well. So let's go on mobile, and let's clone this, and let's clone this, and then let's make this desktop only, and then we're gonna make this desktop only, and then we're gonna come here and we're gonna make this. Like ClickFunnels is actually a pretty trash piece of software. So I don't know. If you are not already like married to ClickFunnels, maybe we want to reconsider, or maybe we want to do like something else. Desktop only and mobile only, and add a bit of margin, and man, whatever. Surely this is good. Preview. Let's look at it. Yeah. This white space would have to be fixed. This would have to be fixed for it to be like actually really good. Like a lot of your traffic is gonna come from mobile. So how we would do that is we would probably just fucking jack this down. Again, you can like spend as much time as you want with this. Yeah, fire, and again, if you want to like really dial it in, like the easiest way is just to use like custom CSS and come here like custom CSS and write the margin shit like on like with ChatGPT. Like that's how you're gonna get it perfect every single time. You can do like exactly what you want to. But now, okay, it's pretty centered, and on mobile it's good. Fire. We are done. And then let's see if the button works. Button doesn't work. So let's go troubleshoot. Problem is the ClickFunnels pop-up does not open with this code. Please fix, thanks. Let's see. I already have this like created in another variation, so we can just go pull that if necessary, but let's see. Nice. Boom. So they see your whatever, like let's say they see your LinkedIn post. Let's say you're doing LinkedIn posting, as you should if you run a LinkedIn content agency. You do LinkedIn posting, they see your post, and there you're saying, hey, get my fucking 49 LinkedIn hooks for startup founders based in Europe on how to write killer content and get all these benefits, yada, yada, yada. They are killer, and then they come in here and they see the actual hooks here, or maybe you don't want to show the actual hooks because it's the whole point, so you could like blur these out. Doesn't really matter, but you just put the picture of the product here. You can take like a screenshot of this, or you can take a screenshot of this, or you can take a screenshot of like some results. You don't really even need this. Like you can, like honestly, you can just remove this page or like remove this picture, and it's kind of convert just as fine. They come in here, they click this, boom, and they put in their name, they put their first name, they put their email address in, they press this, and they should be getting the fucking thing, the Notion page. They should be getting that. So how do we do that? Let's get in here. Landing page created. Actually, let's create the thank you page first. And like one thing, if you're ever doing shit on ClickFunnels, like just come in here and just put the product name here. So just do like, shit. 49 LinkedIn hooks for startup founders, whatever. Write your description, write your whatever, put your image. Like you can figure this out on your own. I don't have to show this to you. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So we come in here and then we create the thank you page, add a new step. Thank you. Thank you. I have 40 minutes before my call, so I hopefully can finish this before that. Otherwise, we're going to be screwed. Opt-in blank. Nice, and actually, I forgot to do one thing here. Pop up. Edit settings. No, not here. This button action. Submit order. Yes. Boom. So then it automatically goes to the next page. So we come in here to the thank you page. And then on the thank you page, we're going to do two things. We're just going to write here, congratulations, the 49 LinkedIn hooks. Congratulations for getting 49 LinkedIn hooks. Again, like if I was actually doing this, I would write like a little bit better shit. But for the sake of this example, I just can't be asked to do that. I just don't have the time to do that actually. So let me just do this. Step 1. Access your 49 hooks. And then we're gonna just, what I normally do, I'm not sure if this is the best thing to do, but I just fucking put a button here. Shit. Access the hooks. And I can't remember what brand color we used. I think it's not a really good color because it's so bland, but you come in here, you take this link, publish, boom. You take this shit and you throw it in here. Open a new tab, boom. And then you do step 2, watch this video. And then what you're gonna do, because we are here to make money, you're gonna put your video sales letter here. Fucking, who would have guessed? And again, actually something that I forgot to mention is like, make sure that you respect all the privacy policy shit that you need to be respecting, you know? So don't break any laws. So put like a privacy policy page everywhere. But yeah, then we can like style this if we want to make this like look nice. Again, we can do like background color, do this, and text color, put it on white, and advanced text transform, letter spacing, text shadow, padding, 10. Yeah, this radius, border radius, 20. Let's put 50. I don't know if you can see this. I'll do it like this so you can see this. Border style, no need for a border style. Shadows, drop shadow, drop a quick drop shadow. Like if you ever want to design nice shit, just like fucking blast drop shadows everywhere. It's gonna look good. Nice. Now it's looking clean as hell. And then we're gonna have our video sales letter here, and that's the only thing we have to do. We're fucking done, and we can go see what it looks like. Obviously, we don't have a video here. We haven't created it yet. Let's see what it looks like on mobile. It looks pretty trash on mobile, I'm not gonna lie. So what you would do is to mobile optimize it. Just duplicate this and make this desktop only and make this mobile only, and then fucking make this just font size. Boom. And now we are cooking. Now we're fucking cooking. And you can also do the same for these. Doesn't really matter. So now we have created the thank you page. We haven't created thank you page VSL. We haven't created the welcome sequence. We haven't linked the funnel up, and we haven't gone about traffic generation. So we have 34 minutes left to do that. I wonder if we can make it. And I just noticed my fucking camera turned off. Shit. Wait, let me fix that. Okay, whatever. I think my camera ran out of battery or memory or some shit. So we're just gonna run the rest of this with no camera. I don't know how long it's been off, but maybe I can now focus better as well. So now we need to cook this thank you page VSL up. So we're just gonna do thank you page video sales letter. And again, normally if I were doing this and I wasn't doing this crazy good old trendy YouTube speedrunning challenge, I would write a better video sales letter naturally. I wouldn't use AI for that shit because I'm gonna actually write good sales letters. Or like I could, honestly, I don't wanna sound like an egomaniac here, but I could write a great video sales letter with AI because I know what a good video sales letter looks like. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on learning video sales letters. I've written hundreds of video sales letters. I've made millions from video sales letters. I've gotten coached by some of the best copywriters out there. I can write good video sales letters with AI, no problem. But most of you can't. That's just the fact. Some of you can. Some of you are absolute stud copywriters who watch this channel, I know. But most of you can't. So we're just gonna write it by hand. So normally I would write a better video sales letter, but just because we're otherwise running out of time, we're gonna write something a little bit chiller. So in the thank you page video sales letter, you pretty much just want to congratulate on the lead magnet. You wanna drop your claim, drop proof. You want to identification, big main problem. I'm gonna write this in a second, don't worry about it. Big main problem. And we're gonna do big main problem, and then we're gonna do background. We can skip the background, that's fine. And we are gonna do your offer. So normally when we do like main big VSLs for landing pages, we go like really hardcore in the mechanism, but because at this point, if they have already opted in your lead magnet, they're already like way more warm and they're way more sophisticated. So we don't wanna do like the whole fucking shebang. We wanna get like pretty straight to the point. Call to action. So we're gonna do like a little bit of a smaller, like a 5-10 minute VSL max, and we wanna like be pretty straightforward and upfront about it. We don't wanna do anything crazy because like there's no need to do a 1 hour VSL selling them on the whole unique mechanism at this point. They're like already warm as hell, man. So, docs, new, boom. So, what I would just do is I would just write it here and I would just do 49 LinkedIn hooks, thank you video. And I would just do a Google Doc presentation. So I would just present that shit on Google Docs. And that would be it. So if we would first do just congratulations or we don't have to do congratulations because we already said that shit. So how to 3x your impressions in 7 days. We're just gonna cook up like a really simple for European startup founders. And just cook up something really simple without posting AI garbage and ruining your reputation. That's gonna be our headline for now. Again, headline is the most important part of your whole video sales letter. So normally we would spend a lot more time thinking about this, but because time is of the essence, we don't have the luxury to do that. So we would just make this something really nice like this. Boom, 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 boom. Drop the font opacity and nice. We're sucking on diesel. Then the next thing I would do is I would just drop case studies. So I would just drop a few case studies here. So LinkedIn dashboard impressions. Let's just go steal a quick picture for the LinkedIn analytics, LinkedIn metrics. Let's go steal a quick picture for the example. This clicks, impressions. No, that's like a fucking wrong dashboard. Links, shield dashboard. Boom, let's just take this. Boom, so here we would just go over, like drop as much proof as we can. Like this can be like pretty extensive. So I would just do figure 1, screenshot below showcases how we generated 1 million views and $7,500 in earned media for a startup founder in 30 days. And I would just drop all of your like proof elements like this, all of your case studies. Again, no matter what your service is, if you do cold email lead gen, if you do this or that, ads, copywriting, whatever, like just drop your case study proof here and just drop as many as you fucking can almost. Like drop your 10 best ones. And here you would start the VSL and it would say, hey, congrats on getting the 49 LinkedIn hooks. So in this video, I just quickly want to show you how we help startup founders 3x your impressions in 7 days without posting AI garbage or ruining your reputation by doing that. So if you at any point want help, you know what we do and where to find us. Just for a reference, here's some results we've gotten for other founders like yourself. Here's figure 1. This screenshot shows how we generated 1 million views and $7,500 in earned media value for another startup founder in the marketing technology space in 30 days. Figure 2 shows, and then it would just stack these kinds of screenshots. Like it would just do this over and over again and drop all the relevant ones. Who is this for? This is like always a banger section. So here you just describe if you are a startup founder based in Europe and want to build a high quality audience without AI, AI garbage content. This is for you. If you want the benefits of a large LinkedIn following, but are busy building your startup. This is for you. If you understand the benefits of a high quality personal brand when approaching VCs and other investors, this is for you. If you are fed up with, if you are, if you, if you've tried creating content with Chat GPT, but realized it sounds nothing like you, this is for you. If you, whatever, you know, you fucking get the point. You pretty much just described who this is for perfectly. So you just call out their like current situation, their metrics, their criterias, their pains, dreams, desires, failures, fears. You just call them in. Like when you write this well and you've done your market research well, it feels like you're talking directly to the perfect prospect. And again, don't be afraid here to take a stance and like disqualify people. You know, so you could also say this is not for lazy startup founders who want to post clickbait content just to get impressions. And you can like take a stance and like also disqualify people. Like when you push people away, you pull the right people like even closer. So you just fucking describe who this is for. Then you do the truth is, how much time we have? 5 minutes. Damn. The truth is, as a startup founder, you have to wear a lot of hats. Working on the product, doing sales, raising money, hiring people, managing the teams, and leading the company forward. Even if you know how beneficial a high trust and high quality LinkedIn personal brand is, you finding the time to create content is just impossible. This is pretty impossible. This is why in 2022 we started your agency name. During the past 3 years, we've helped 82 startup founders achieve thought leadership status, find their dream customers, ideal investors, and network with other founders through LinkedIn. Okay, let's see. The truth is, as a startup founder, you have to wear a lot of hats. Working on the product, doing sales, raising money, hiring people, managing the teams, leading the company forward. You have to work on the product, do sales, raise money, hire people, manage the team. Let's just do the team and lead the company forward. Even if you know how beneficial high trust and high quality LinkedIn personal brand is, finding the time to create content is just impossible. Can feel impossible. This is why in 2022 we started your agent name. During the past 3 years, we've helped 82 startup founders achieve totally anonymous person and their founders through LinkedIn. And here, like the core concept, if you don't know what the core concept is, go watch. I have like a YouTube video on YouTube, Leevi Eerola, about video sales letters, where I explain the concept of video sales letter, or like core concepts. Wait, where is it? Here, how to make non-scammy VSLs. This is a fucking banger. Like I explain how to write these VSLs way better, how to do core concepts, what's the point of the core concept. So go watch that if you want to like write a banger. And then I would do, so if you, this is how we can help you. And then you just describe your offer, our offer to, and then you can just literally do fucking bullet points. We generate or we interview you bi-weekly for 60 minutes to create content topics. We study your tone of voice and understand your ideas. We write 5 expos a week. Yada yada yada. You write your offer here. If you are interested in seeing if this would be a good fit for you, click the button below to schedule a discovery call. And then you can drop like guarantee. Of course, we guarantee results if you don't get at least $5,000 in earned media value in the first 30 days. You don't pay. Boom. Whatever. This is not an offer creation video, so I'm not gonna fucking put too much time into creating the actual offer. But if you are not retarded, just follow this. Do your claim, your offer. Boom. Again, this is a fucking terrible headline. This is a garbage headline. So don't use this headline. Don't go copy this headline. This is fucking bad. Normally I would spend like 4 hours thinking about this headline. Drop your proof. Boom, 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 boom. Describe who this is perfect for. Push away the people who are not perfect and pull closer the people who are perfect. Explain the core concept. So like the one main big limiting belief or one big thing that they have to buy into to buy the rest of your service. Give a quick background check and literally just explain your offer. Tell exactly what you do. Again, remember, normally when we do agents via sales, we are like pretty specific. We explain the mechanism. We go like really in depth into it. But since they have already opted in, they already are like way further down the funnel. We don't have to do that and we shouldn't do that. We don't want to add that friction. So we just tell them exactly what it is. And then we just tell them to schedule a call. And what you should do, probably most likely, is also take this button and put a button here, and then just do fucking book a discovery call, and then you just fucking set action and your Calendly here. Nice. And what you can do if you want to is wait, how the fuck to do this? Animation, time delay, yeah. Put like a fucking time delay and then do like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. You can A/B test this. So then when they show up to the page, like there's no button here at this point. So this doesn't look like a video sales letter. So they start watching it and then they watch for 2 minutes and then the fucking button appears here, you know? So that's like a small tip. But boom, then you have your fucking thing. Great. So let's go see what we have cooked up. So right now we have, and of course, go and put a domain into this. Like if you don't know how to use ClickFunnels, like I'm not gonna show you how to like fucking set up a domain in ClickFunnels. It's pretty damn self-explanatory. Like ask ChatGPT, it's gonna tell you. It's really simple, but just fucking put a domain here. Put a domain. Yeah, that's really the only thing you have to do. Put a favicon if you want to. But yeah, these are our landing page. Someone presses launch now. Actually, it shouldn't say launch no. I fucking missed this. But it should said fucking whatever. They put in their email to put in whatever. Boom, boom, boom. And they get automatically sent here. They get sent here. They can access their hooks from this button. Boom, they press this. They get access to their fucking lead magnet. And then here's a video sales letter. They start watching it, and in 2 minutes, your calendar link button appears here. And what you're gonna do for the video sales letter is you're gonna literally just film a presentation. Hey, congrats on getting the lead magnet, whatever. Congrats on getting the 49 hooks. A lot of people ask us for additional help once they have gotten it. So in this video, I just wanted to quickly cover what we do, how we do it, and what kind of help we can offer you. So we're gonna show you how to do this. Here's some proof, blah, 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 blah. Really natural, chill presentation. Just fucking show your offer. And then also put the same video here and link your calendar. So you can just take the same video and put it here. So then there's like more touch points, but pretty fucking simple, at least in my opinion. So what is our next step? Now we have done thank you back VSL. So then what we have to do is we have to link the funnel up, and we have to do the welcome sequence email. So pretty much what the welcome sequence email is here. Now we have done this opt-in page, we have done the thank you page VSL, and we have done the lead magnet product, and you have this. So now we have to do this. So what we want to do is when someone fucking goes and opts into this shit. Oh, this is the wrong one. When someone goes and opts into this, and they press this, and they put their email here, we want to also send them the product on email. We want to make sure that they get the product and they get like use it and see what it looks like, so they see that we are fucking G's and they get further down the funnel. Like we want them to use our shit, otherwise they are not gonna buy. So we wanna send them an email sequence. I'm gonna put them on an automatic email sequence. And this email sequence can be like fucking 14, 30 days long, and you can hit them up like later. So what we're gonna do is I like to use kit.com, but you can use whatever. But I like to use kit.com, and in kit.com, we're gonna create an automation that when someone opts in, they're gonna get They're gonna get, I'm gonna just show you the automation. ClickFunnels opt in. When they do a ClickFunnels opt in through Zapier, what is this shit? What? Where is there? No, yeah. They do a ClickFunnels opt-in, get added tag in kit.com. When they get added a tag, put into the welcome sequence. And then the welcome sequence, this is gonna be, like you can start out with like 3 emails. Email 1, send lead magnet through email as well. Then email 2, offer or like ask if they used it plus CTA to book a call. And I'm gonna actually take this and I'll put it here. And then email 3 is explain, offer, and CTA. So this is what we're gonna run them through. And then we can like later on, if we want to, we can send broadcasts. So broadcasts are pretty much just like one-off emails. So when you're doing this, when you run this automation, like when people are going to be opting into your list, you're going to be getting all of their emails into kit.com. Kit.com is an email sending tool. Kit.com. This is pretty much just like a fucking tool where you can send emails. And tool where you can send emails. So then you're gonna build an email list. So then, for example, we had one guy in AV who just did this, and he got like 400 of his ideal clients on an email list. So what you can do, you have these 400 clients, you can just send them an email, and you can just email all of them all at once. It's not like cold email. And you can write like long emails, or like subscribers, they know you, they trust you. So you can write like a sales email and then like do a book a call to book a call with you. So you can get like a bunch of fucking leads. So you also build up like a really valuable list, and you can send emails to all of these people who are inside your Kit account, like for the rest of your life if you want to. But pretty much what's gonna happen is they put their email into their funnel, they get added a tag in kit.com, and then they get put into a welcome sequence. First email, you just literally do, hey, congratulations on getting the link, the 49 LinkedIn hooks. Here's a link to the product. I hope you enjoy, take care. And then you can do signature and PS. If you ever want more help with it, click here to book a call. Then email 2 is, hey, just wanted to check in if you use the 49 LinkedIn hooks to create any good content. I know content creation can be a little bit hard sometimes, but as long as you get into the habit, it becomes way easier. By the way, a lot of people also like to ask how we can help them. So if you're interested in seeing how we work, book a call from here. And then email 3 is, hey, if you still are wondering, or like, hey, if you need any extra help, we do this and this and this, and you just fucking describe your offer, click here to book a call. And then you can like continue this, like you can explain your company story. Like you can do like 14 emails. One of them explains your company story. One of them breaks down case studies. One of them handles objections. Again, this is not an email marketing video, so you just fucking do this shit. And like, if you don't know how to use kit.com, it is super fucking easy. Like I can show you an example SOP of what it looks like. This is stuff for in Velocity, but I'm just gonna like show you pretty much how you do it. Is you go to kit.com, you create an account, take the creator plan, and then the SOP is really simple. Click sign up, select the plan, set up your profile, connect your domain, recommended. It's gonna be super easy. You can just ask ChatGPT if you don't know how to do it. And then you go into and you create a tag. Again, it's gonna show you how to do it. Go click grow, click subscribers, click tag, add a tag, and write 49 LinkedIn hooks as the tag name. And then you go into Zapier, and in Zapier, you just fucking do ClickFunnels to kit.com automation. When a new opt-in happens, fucking add them to a tag. It's like, if you can't figure this out, you're retarded and you're not gonna make any money anyways, so it doesn't really matter. And then you go into sequences, you press new sequence. And the reason why I'm not showing this to you in real time is because in my Kit account, we have like a bunch of shit and bunch of client data and stuff like this. So I don't want to show that. That breaks surely some data privacy laws. And I can't be asked to create a new Kit account just for this example. It's such a simple step. You press new sequence, you press text only, and then you just fucking schedule the emails in. And this is what the email scheduler looks like. And again, if you can't figure this out, you're not going to make any money anyways. So it's not going to matter at all. So you just do this, and this is like a pre-call automation. It's different. And then you do a visual automation inside Kit. Start from scratch. Is added, like the first step is when someone is added to a tag, and then you put the tag, boom, event, email sequence. Just fucking go ask ChatGPT. It's super easy. It's super easy. So yeah, you do that. And yeah, that's fucking pretty much. The last thing is gonna be traffic generation. So like, super easy ways to generate traffic for a lead magnet. First of all, how to generate traffic is you post on LinkedIn, you go on Reddit, you post on Twitter, you do YouTube videos, and you can do cold email. Like you could just fucking blast this, get a bunch of people to opt into your lead magnet, and then they're gonna automatically go through the sequence. They're gonna be fucking booking calls from here, they're gonna be booking calls from here, and they're gonna be booking calls from here. And throughout this whole thing, you're gonna be able to increase your status and credibility. They are going to fucking see that you're a real person, they're gonna trust you more, and it's just a really fucking great nurturing sequence. You can hit, instead of just hitting these people, you're also gonna be hitting these people up. And you're gonna be like selling to these people, which is fucking great. So yeah, my call is starting in 6 minutes, so I have to fucking go. I'm sorry that we weren't able to do the like whole fucking thing live. I just didn't have time to do the welcome sequence, like write it up, but it's fucking simple. Like this is the framework that you just follow. You write the welcome sequence, you link the funnel up, and with Zapier and with kit.com, and then you do traffic generation here. So that's gonna be a separate video. And if like there's a lot of people who comment if fucking you can't figure this out, I'll make a separate video about this, but you should be able to figure it out. But yeah, take care, bye, whatever.